Right. Right. Chill out, one person. They coming. Oh, Imad, what's good? Hey, man. Get your thoughts together, man. Let me know what you want to talk about tonight. Welcome to Giraffe Ballz. Figure I get my snack ready. Good old salad. Sit tight. Just some more folk making in here, and then we gonna get it started. Have seen SN. I don't understand your question. Have seen SNL, Brother Jeff. Oh, did I see tonight's episode? No, I don't. I really don't watch SNL, to be honest with you. I mean, at all. Like, rarely. Why? Who was on there? What happened? You can fill me in. Rob. You appreciate the wisdom. I appreciate you watching. Uh, I have myself some tea. You about to blow it? All right, doctor. All right. Well, sit tight. Hold on. Hold on. Oh shit! It's six of us. There's six of us. I like to take off at 10. I like to take off at 10 people. So I got my hot tea. ganja up here. There we go. Everything. 40T. What's up? Welcome back. Okay. We may have an issue here with the namesake of the show. I'm working with my mini pipe tonight because all my other pipes are dirty. This fell on the floor. Glad I didn't break it or step on it. All right. Let's see. We got 8. Need 1 more. So 2 more, rather. What's going on my count? Letting it cook. All right. Rob MacArthur. To the rest of you. To the rest of my Funketeers out there. Welcome. And I say we get Giraffe Ballz started. And let's start it off. I say we started off very well with the toast to one another. Here's the toast to the boogie. This pull is to tonight's show being fruitful and us sharing with one another. Y'all learn from me, I learn from y'all. Oh, here one for Monica. Take a pull from Monica. Now that we underway, we done set sail. I welcome y'all to Giraffe Ballz. You know, one spot where you can come talk to the cool black uncle you never knew you had. Well, I welcome you and wonder what the hell all 12 of y'all is doing with your weekend, wherever you at. Hopefully I've caught somebody in the middle of some bullshit party or club or some shit where everybody around you is vibrating at a much lower frequency and you choose to spend your time with me. I sincerely hope that is the case. Soon I'm gonna have a hotline for y'all to call so I can put you on speaker and we can get into some shit. Let me switch gears with this track I kind of had up there rolling in the background. Let's do this. Let's come out of there and get where we're supposed to be in the first goddamn place, which is over here in Logic. which actually I should have had the music for Giraffe Ballz already ready. Um, as you can hear in the background, the ghetto bird. Like I told you, I love where I live in Pasadena. I live like right on the edge of the hood. Like you go one way and there's white people walking small dogs. You go the other way, it's helicopters and police tape. And to be honest with you, I don't dislike that. I don't. I really, I like being close to my people. I like being able to literally reach out and touch regular people. Is something I never ever want to. I never want to find myself away from, if that makes any sense. Now this is the music. Yeah, that is the this is the theme to the show. When I have my shit together, you guys will always be treated to that too as the beginning of the show. This was actually what I wrote for Giraffe Ballz. Turn that up. Welcome to Giraffe Ballz. Tonight, once again, tonight's show brought to you by Lunar OG. And, we're going to one-hitter our way through tonight. Y'all know somebody needs some beats? Get at me. David Dunn, what's going on, boy? How are you, sir? I ain't forgot about you, man. Matter of fact, I gotta talk to my people about connecting you on some shit. Now, what's on y'all minds? Let's chop it up. What y'all been thinking about? What y'all need help on? What y'all want to speak on? What y'all want to chop up? Let me know. Let me see. Okay. Hold on just a second. Let me. This is what happens when you have 5 versions of the same damn song. There we go. Yeah, I'll keep that. Oh, thanks, Ahmad. This is the theme music to Giraffe Ballz that I originally wrote. This is one of the first tracks when I started to get my legs under me in Logic that I did. This is entirely done in Logic. Hopefully you listening to this on something that has a left and a right. Because I ran my strings first. I decided the chords I wanted, and then thank you. I ran them through an arpeggiator, and then panned them left and right by part. But if you don't have like left and right speakers, you can't really. That's why sometimes. Oh, okay. Which phones you got, Ahmad? Which ones do you have? I got the Audio Technica. No, that ain't bragging, bro. That's that's dedication and love to the art form. That ain't bragging at all. You know, I feel you. But like a lot of people just listen on their phone, and sometimes you don't put the headpiece in, you lose stereo. But yeah, which ones do you have? I got the Audio Technica joints. 40 TV. At what age did I start playing music? I started at 9 playing drums in a church of a man named Marvin Yancey. He wrote all of Natalie Cole's first hits. The man, flat out, fucking musical genius. Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, I'm actually I'm actually working on an album of tracks that's just for smoking. Now, I'm really finna fuck with you if you high. That's my favorite part when I'm high. This right through here. Matter of fact, yeah. We gonna stay right there. That's just for you, Ahmad. Lay back on some good bud. Just lay back on that right there, man. Now, yeah. Uh, yeah, that's when I started, man. Uh, yes, this will be. Yes, this will be that song. I got love on my mind. I can't say no if you ask me. Marvin Yancey was a bad motherfucker, bro. He's my minister and my first real inspiration to play music. My second, Rudolph Drake. He was a drummer at my church. And when I tell you this dude was tighter than a midget's fist, let me bring this music down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's the cat. Now, do you play 40? You get down at all? And if so, what instrument? That's one of the things that obsess me about modern music is that it is a reflection of what the children were exposed to. I think it's just a brutal shame that music has been all but erased from school curriculum. And if I was going to get into some non-profit shit, it'd be setting up a school, a music school for kids in the hood that was very, very low cost. Oh, drums, trumpet, little keys. Okay. Rob, do you produce at all? And 40, a little drums were not good, man. You know, wooden drums, they sound better and better as they get older, just sitting over in the corner. You don't. You don't. You want to get better? Get you a practice pad and some sticks. And start just finding some time to peck on some shit. I'm actually preaching to myself right now. Because I'm rusty. I mean, I can still play, but not like I used to. And I got a few sets in the garage. I love music, man. Next instrument, bass. I'm going to learn to play the bass. I want to learn bass, drums, and keys. If I learn bass, drums, and keys, and am very good at all three before I die, I will die very happy. Wow. Now, Anthony Thorpe just coming in. Okay, bro. Hey, man. Y'all, those of you who got your shit in front of you, Anthony Thorpe just fell in with Uncle Jeff, so we're gonna have to light it up for him. Okay. Let me see what it do, big homie. Yeah, one thing at a time, Jeff. Let's handle this toast to my man Anthony Thorpe. To you, brother. I need to learn the piano. Absolutely. Jason, learn the damn piano. Dude, you know why you have no excuse? The same reason you watching me right now. YouTube. Go to YouTube University. The genie's out of the bottle. The genie's out of the bottle. You can learn whatever you want at whatever pace you want. For free, basically. Old Yamaha DD50 40 TV or a D50. Man, I used to want to be a music producer. I went on hired in house and sold a few. I need to get back on it. I get the same feeling when I arrange songs for the marching band. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, Rob. Go where your spirit leads you, man. Don't deny it. That's a mistake I made. That's a big mistake I made. Is that I denied my desire to make music. And I regret it. And then I dived back in it. And I'm getting my music out there. Okay. So you're not talking about the D50 then? Okay. 40. Let me see. I'm learning coding on YouTube. Good. Very good. Prime example. We're talking about learning to play the piano. My man Ahmad is learning coding. That shit's not easy. I wanted to get into it. I'm nerdy enough to get into it, but I'm so busy like trying to push where I need to go because I'm 53. I don't have time now for side hustles or for side, like my hobbies have to equal where I'm going. Music is my hobby. Getting better at it is my hobby because it equals where I'm going. Now, 40, you say that keyboard you have is slightly above a toy. Excellent. You should then very easily master it. Does it sequence at all? What sounds does it make? What sounds does it make well? If it makes bullshit sounds, what bullshit sounds does it make well that you can use together to synthesize, maybe go backwards with, maybe chop up, maybe reverse, maybe chorus sounds, and make other sounds with it. Master it on that level so when you get something better, you will be able to incorporate the two no matter how cheesy. Pharrell used the old school Casio on purpose on a couple of Snoop songs to show that it could be done. Y'all forgive me checking on the missus. Cool. Now, Yeah. Don't don't trip on what you have. Something something my man RZA from Wu-Tang said. People are afraid to start small. Don't be. All right, y'all. Y'all hold tight. My dogs is barking. They don't bark at nothing. So I'm gonna go get Hattie made a shotgun and go downstairs and see what's going on. I'll be right back. Turns out it was probably some bullshit. I'm back. I'm trying to get on that too. Learn a little C++ in undergrad. HTML is easy. C++ is hard. No shit. But you know what? Math becomes a lot simpler when you begin to look at it as a language. My problem is like when you were on Zoe, it's time management and God-given skills. Yeah, time management is a beast for me, man. Time management is a motherfucker for me. It's really hard. I'm often finding myself just pissed at myself for not getting this thing finished or not getting that thing finished, but having an incredible something to show for it. You know, I really started this other thing, but I didn't finish that thing. And you can get it all done, but you have to master your time. My wife is excellent at that. I fucking suck at it. I stink. If anything, I have to master time. And what makes me better at it is writing down what I'm gonna do and only doing what I wrote down. And that's a son of a bitch. It's a big discipline. Y'all try that. Write down what you're gonna do and only do what you write down. And see, don't your life start to make sense in just 1 week? Because this is the only way I'm getting stuff to make any sense. Please, Imad, I know you joking, but bruh, get away from that. Stop putting your schedule into this beast. Write. Keep writing as long as you can. Write. Don't. What the hell am I doing? I'm nice and high right now. Y'all should be asking some serious questions. Oh, that's right. I'm trying to find. So, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna play these for the fuck of it. I'm gonna start a string of these. Oh, I hope so. Oh, I forgot you were high, bro. I'm sorry to step on your high. I'm gonna start a string of these. These are called Jeff Brown's unsolicited commercials, where I do commercials for companies that didn't ask me to.
If you're between the ages of 25 and 40,
Hey!
and you dance well, like really well, and your mama was fine, like really, really fine, and you know she was loose, like really, really loose. You need Ancestry.com. Bobby Brown might be your daddy, like really, 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 really.
I'm thinking.
Now I will tell you what I'm doing.
Whoops. Hi, Mimi. Hey, girl. Have I puffed up yet? Of course. But since you here, you know what that means. I can't be disrespectful. Mimi here, y'all. If you smoke them, if you got them. Okay. I'm going to answer that in just a second. Let me see. Okay, no, that's not what we want. What's that WWE music you done stuck in? That's hilarious. That's what I thought everybody else was. I'm fried my damn self. That music has some funk on it. Oh, thank you. Yes, that was the voiceover done by none other than. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Now I can just let that play. This is the music that plays under the inappropriate hour. So I can quit clicking around and I can really talk to y'all. question here. How do you feel about China? And y'all let me know about this mix of the music if it's too loud. How do you feel about China become becoming or Russia becoming the next global superpower? If you feel they will become so, and do I feel they will become so? Um, Man, I'm gonna have to take some tea on that one. But oh no, water. Uh, it is fitting. Uh, I'm gonna answer that right now, Robert. It is fitting that this music is playing behind it because this is on some gangster ass shit. The change of the next global superpower. Uh, this has been orchestrated and a plan underway for close to 100 years. So, uh, you have to understand that, damn it, where the hell is it? Oh, it's on iTunes now. Okay, yeah. You have to understand that borders, and I'm just gonna spit it out. I'm trying to do it chronologically, and y'all gotta understand again, I'm high right now. Borders, as societies became more advanced and more civilized, and basically aligned amongst their common interests, especially their power elite, the less borders became necessary because they had elevated from clubbing each other in the head to figuring out when we're super wealthy, it doesn't matter where you live. This border shit, we're gonna get rid of that and just run the fucking earth like one big company. So I think this was the purposeful erosion of the purposeful erosion of America's way of life, America's economy. We're not in the industrial age anymore. We're in the information age. And I think this allowing America to rest on its laurels during the 70s, I think all of that was orchestrated to let the rest of the world catch up. Because remember, America got a super head start and kept getting this head start on these people. And every time there was a world war, we saw to it that it was on the soil of the people who could financially compete against us or this. They fucking nuked the Japanese right after they had bombed the shit out of the Germans. So from the 40s, right after slavery, from the 40s, they had this advantage financially and socially as a superpower over the rest of the world. But soon the rest of the world caught up while Whitey had his hands behind his back kicking the tortoise and the hare. The rest of the world has caught up. And now, all America has is its ability to blow people up and what it owes. America has outlived its usefulness as a construct. America as a construct is up against the wall. And the only thing stopping who we are hoard out to the most, China, who also is getting a stronghold on Africa. The only thing stopping us from speaking Mandarin right now is an alliance with Russia. And that is why we are buddying up to Russia. That is why it's so important that Conor McGregor got his ass whooped by that Russian. That is why Russians live down the street from me now. They're white. This is the white man's last clutch for survival. His numbers are dying. He is at 0 and falling off. So yes, from that place, it makes sense. I've been said, in the next 3 years, I don't know where we're going to be living, but it won't be called America. This internet shit, you probably shut it off. It belongs to the military. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Okay. Hey Mimi, you said you really like this. I don't know which one. It might have been one or two back, but thank you for your thank you for the compliment on whichever beat it was. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Get y'all some alkaline water. I mean, I'm already fighting my ass off to man, you can tell the difference between the beats I've mixed and the ones I haven't. All of these in my loop bed are mixed different than the ones that I've been playing in here, because I play y'all unmixed beats because they're much harder to steal if somebody tries to like loop or fuck with my music. And then these here are actually mixed tracks that play under me when I'm on the inappropriate hour. This is the first computer beat I ever made entirely in the computer that I was proud of on Reason 2.5 back in like 2001. any rate. Alkaline water. Jeff, can't you get the same alkaline as some watermelons and lemons? That's a good question, Mimi. I don't know. I'm gonna look into that. I've heard that you can make water alkaline by just floating um, lemon juice in the water. But I've also heard that that's bad for your teeth. Um, so I will definitely, I'm gonna look into that. I'll have an answer for you. Or if you could, let me know what you find. Let me know what you find.
All that remains of a once powerful nation. Do you want to know? Do you want to know?
That was some arrogant shit I did right there where I stopped, where the music stopped, so y'all can hear the break, because I just love that part in this beat. But yes, meaning pH levels. I drink 9.5. And I mix it up with spring water. So like, I'll drink one of these in the day. And then the next day, I'll drink one of these with spring water. Oh yeah, I mix mine up with, that's what I was talking about. I'm just saying that, 40, yeah. I mix mine up, man. But I just got back into drinking this water. It was just spring water with this. But I must say, I've had to change. Oh, thank you, Jason. These all, if you listen to me on the Inappropriate Hour on Thursdays, yes, y'all, listen on Thursday, dashradio.com/talk, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. LA time. These are the beats that play under me. Because I got tired of combing through my beats. Because I can't really talk to y'all while I'm high and comb through my beats. You vibrating different now than I do on Joe. Zavali? I think so. But how so? How do you, from your point of view, how do you find me different? I mean, besides the fact that I'm high as giraffe balls and getting higher. And I have to remember, you know what? This will help. Dumbass. Okay, there we go. See if I do that. Run that show info again. Oh, thank you, Mimi. My shows are Monday, the Zoe What Morning Show. Hold on a minute. Every now and then I'd get out of my own shit. gonna get back into the show times in a second. But that beat means a lot to me because I tried to make that last beat like Prince. I desperately was trying to do something like I thought Prince would do in one of his dozens of styles. Anyway, rest in peace to that brother. What was it called? Shit. I can't remember. What was that? Oh, yes. The Zoe What Morning Show, Mondays, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Zoe What Morning Show, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on dashradio.com /talk. And on Thursday, my show, The Inappropriate Hour with Jeff Brown. Again, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Same station, dashradio.com /talk. And then there's Giraffe Ballz, which I'm dead serious about. I want to do some big shit with this. What do you know about the classic Mustangs, Jeff? A little bit. Now that I think about it, I know a little bit. Let me start here. When I was 3 years old, I could tell the difference between a Chevy, a Ford, and a Mopar product starting. I could tell you that was a Dodge without looking at it at 4 years old. My stepfather, or my first stepfather, was this horrible fucking tyrant of a Marine who drove a black 1965 Mustang with a red interior. Oh my God, am I a car guy? Oh my God, bro. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Let me help you out. Okay, I got to kill that. No. That can't happen. I can't put anybody else's shit on here. That was an accident. Because, you have to have permission and blah, 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 blah.
The truth that sets you free.
Wait a minute.
Let's get started.
Yeah, that's my shit.
The truth that sets you free.
Yeah, I am.
May also tear your life apart.
Big car guy. Yeah, but Mustangs. My favorite, 67 Mustang Coupe, 67, 68. I will have one of those. I don't have one right now. Would love to take a 5.0 motor and a T5 and put it in a little two-seat. I'm going to do that eventually. So yeah, I know a little bit about Mustangs. How much for my tracks? Uh, it depends. You know, hit me here and we can talk business. Jeff, Geoff, BreezeMusiq at Gmail. Jeff Breeze Music at gmail.com. Yeah, hit me up. We'll figure something out. I ain't gonna break your arm. I ain't gonna give it to you. You're not my nephew. Feel me? What sort of? You're like a distant nephew. But you grown. So that's like I tell my kids now. My little kids, I give them money. 15 and by the end of the year 12. I give them money. The grown ones, oh no niggas, that's loans. I can't give you money to spend on the same shit I spend money on. I give them money for lunch, book bags, shit I don't spend money on. I can't give you money to spend on rubbers and weed, because I buy rubbers and weed. So, I'm going to need that back pimp. And they don't think that's fair, but that's just how the fuck it is. There we go. Pull the wrong one back. What's going on, Van? Oh, gotta pull one for Van. Gotta take a pull for Van. That's not fair, Van. I apologize. What if I approve that and I'll run it? Okay. I don't know what that means, Mimi. Approve that and I'll run it. You sent me something? Oh. Jeff's car guy, me as well. I possess 85% blueprint engines. Oh, wow. Man, 454. Dude. A friend of mine, his uncle used to let us use his car. And he had an Oldsmobile with a 455 V8 in it. Dude, we used to nail that sumbitch so hard that the car would flex like this and just scream them tires and haul particular ass. Just. Oh my God. I love them big block motors, man. Oh, no, Van. I had a Hotmail now. I had an AOL. I got rid of it. I'm of the age that I can go, okay, you need to get away from dial-up. I know that. Fucking with dial-up. these beats that you hear behind you are for sale. I used to think of myself as a pimp, and all these beats is my hoes. But that's unfair. I now think of that sexist. I now think of all of these beats are apartments, and I am the landlord. So right now you're on a tour of the beats that currently run under my show. If you feel something you can flow to, or you want to do something with, let me know. Oh, Buick's made torque. Oh yeah, the LS on the screen, man. Yes, sir. It's gone now, but yeah. That LS is gonna be going in a Jaguar. I'm doing that. Thank you, D. Thank you, Mimi. Yeah. Because I think all my beats have a particular vibe to them. Because I don't ever set out. When I make my music, I'm not after a particular genre or a particular sound. I want people to hear my music and get down. I sit down and I just throw all the sounds together into a pot. And this one here, I decided I was gonna make to kind of sound like something the Jacksons would do back in the day. And this is what came out. I wouldn't, mostly because of the breakdown. Yeah. Should be here. That right there. It just reminds me of some shit the Jacksons would be fucking with. Right there. And the whole 70s vibe. So yeah. Do I write as well? Like lyrics? Oh no, write music? No. I can do what they did. No, I can't. You mean can I read music and write it down? No. All of this is by ear and feel. I can't read music at all. I'm learning. So like the like that bass line, they all come from here. Every arrangement you hear is something I feel. I never went to school for none of this. Just this is what I feel. All entirely by ear. I cannot read music. I'm learning. Because that's nothing to brag about. I should know how I should respect the art enough to learn to read. And that's what I'm doing. Because that's that bullshit to brag on the fact that I'm ignorant to my art form. Oh, there's the Mustang. Or, yeah, it was up there. Does Reason print out notes? It might. I don't know. This reminds me of something to bat that ball back that I heard. It's a rumor that, hey, mama, my baby. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. Y'all can't see my love. It's my baby. I kind of get it, Mimi. You know, I mean, I did a little reading when I played drums, and I get the scale and bass and treble clef, and every good boy does fine, and FACE, and you know, whole note, half note, rest. I get it, kind of, almost like if I couldn't read, if I couldn't read regular writing, it would be like I understand words, but I can't put the words together. And I understand that that's what that the letters make words. And I know what the punctuations are. You know, I know a comma from a period and a period from a question mark. But if you ask me to put them all together in a sentence, we're in trouble. Like that. That's where I am with reading music. So, and I want to get there, and that's what I'm saying. I don't have time to learn how to play golf at 53 years old. Guess what my hobby is? Getting better at becoming a producer. So, on my spare time, I'm gonna learn how to read music. I'm apparently paying y'all too much attention. Mama, there's nothing on my hand. You do know, I know that there's nothing on my arm. I love you too. I love you too. This is my incredibly vicious 75-pound American bulldog. She's so vicious. Oh my God. Mama. Yeah. Yeah, reading music is basically capturing the magic, but it's not the magic itself. Yeah. No, I gotta learn chords first, Mimi. And I mean, this is not bragging on me as much as it is bragging on them. And one of them is working with me, my man Jonathan DeCure, monster keyboard player. Tracy Carter, monster keyboard player. These are my homies that play. Kenny Keys, Kenny Keys Fields, monster keyboard players. Greg Filling Gaines, monster keyboard player. So I gotta learn chords. What, mama? What's the matter? You wanna go outside? No, that's not it. What are you doing? Okay, get off the curtain. Move. Sit. All right. Yeah, I can't. I can't at all read. But that's not something I'm proud of. That's something that's a fix. That's a me get better. I gotta get better. Now, to bat that back, oh no, she don't have to go out. If she has to go out, when I say it, she'll walk out. No, that's not what she does. This is I want a P-L-A-Y. If I say the word P-L-A-Y, oh, we're done. But it is about time to take a stroll in the midnight. With my girl. You're right, Mimi. I am. I'm working with I'm working with some cats to get my album out, and I'm looking at a couple of artists that I want to produce, and see just what I can come up with. Used to have one of those. That's another thing I'm gonna start doing. See, you guys can't see. There are two like really big monitors here and here. You guys can't see them. That have cars that change once every minute. Wow. Okay. Now, this is good. I'm going to, my wife will kill me if she knows I was doing this, but this shit's good. Oh, Thank you both. Thank you, Van. Thank you, Mimi. I am not now, Mama. Uh, okay. I'm gonna let Miss Thing out the back. Um, oh, that Eric Benet one, the one I think you're talking the one that just went off. That that is I had a Rottweiler and she used to love to chase her tail, and I wrote that one watching her chase her tail. You saw me do stand up, but I wasn't on Zoe that day. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take a break, y'all. Uh, I understand if you're gonna hop off here, uh, but I'm gonna be gone for about 5 minutes with Missy outside. If somebody's still here, I'll keep rolling. Uh, what is the greatest lesson you've learned when you were in the Marine Corps? Harvey, I'm gonna answer that, but you're gonna have to jam to my music for about 5 minutes while I take my dog out. And I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna answer that if y'all here. And any other questions, put your questions in here. Yeah, while I'm gone. And dig my cars. Then my cars. There are two more cars. There's like a 70 Camaro right here. And a BMW with an LS1 motor in it. Right there, but you can't see that. Eventually, it'll make its way over here. And y'all just dig that. And this is just my atmosphere. I'll be right back. Set the screensaver. So that, there we go. We'll be back. Enjoy. All right. Y'all still in here. Thank you. what was yes.
Be careful and stay away.
The greatest lesson I learned in the Marines is the importance of order. I mean, there were so many things, man.
Be careful and stay away.
How
Do you want to know?
uh,
Do you want to know?
the metaphor
Do you want to know?
that
Be careful and stay away.
the metaphor
You want to know?
of togetherness,
You want to know?
the concept of it,
Do you want
how it transcended
all that remains of a once
race
powerful nation? Do you want to know?
when it came to Marines, because it was the ultimate.
Want to know?
The military is the ultimate spit in the face of class when you think about it.
Do you want to know? Do you
Enlisted people, this is what we all have in common, generally.
Be careful and stay away.
None of us got straight A's in high school, and none of our parents were rich. That's why we were in the military. Yeah, fucking up my pop screen. That's not right either. Let me fix this. That goes like that. That fuck it. Close enough. Where was I? I should be able to figure out what I was talking about before we get back to, before you guys can correct me. Oh, yes, the Marines. And how it was such just a slap in the face when you think about what we have in common. If you're enlisted, your parents aren't rich, you didn't get straight A's. Either one, you wouldn't be here. So, because all we have to give is our flesh, we all become the same, because when the bombs go off, they don't just kill the white Marines or the black Marines. And once the dude to your left or right is responsible for your life and you for his, all that other shit goes out of the window. And the Marines are a brotherhood. Unlike any other. Fuck all this shit that's going on with America. Fuck all that. I can separate the love for Marines from that. It is the biggest, strongest, oldest fraternity that I know of amongst public fraternities. Let's put it that way. And let's just say, you know, you can be ex-Army, ex-Navy, ex-Air Force. You can never be ex-Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine. So yeah, that's some different shit. What What was I saying? Oh yes, Mimi, you are so right. Another puff. Okay. I am so high right now. Cause only by top shelf shit. I don't fuck around. I'm not that bullshit. Thank you. I think you were talking about the one that just went off. It sounded like Prince. It was kind of Prince-ish. Okay. It's time to change the battery. So, y'all sit tight. I'm going to change my audio battery. I'll be right back. Bam. How's that? Let's see. Did you say oh? There's still not something like that. Let me see. Okay. Me throw on. Yeah. I'll go through this side. Just a second, good people. Sure. I'm going to go through my Logic tracks first. And this will be like um, one big ass infomercial. I don't even know what these are because of the way I got them. Title. They're impossible. I don't know why I titled them this way. But you guys let me know which one you dig, what you think I should do with them. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't even remember this. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Do you ever feel like you're too old to be producing music the way new music is? All right, yeah, let me address that. I'm gonna try to. Just trying to catch it before it went back around. Okay. I don't. That would. Okay, there we go. I just wanted to get this. I wanted to get this looping right about here. Just a second. This is gonna drive me nuts if I don't stop it. Okay. Okay. I guess I gotta live with it. I was trying to separate that siren. So bring it down. Okay. I don't think age plays a factor unless you let it. And in order to consider myself too old to produce now, I would have to say emphatically yes. I am too old to produce the music I hear on the radio now. But I have no interest in producing the music I hear on the radio now. I have no primary interest in how many hits I get. I'm going to produce the best music I can. And people dig it or they don't. It goes or it doesn't. But aiming at something to be the best something, to get the most consumption of something, is vulgar in the face of art to me. So yeah, that's about the best way I could answer that. And I don't take any offense to the question. You refer to that stuff now as music, right? Light and vibration can never get old. Transcends time forever. Sure. Keep making beats, not for money, but as a gift from her. There you go, life. Don't start tripping, Jeff. I don't know what that's about. Hold up, is that Poppy Pacified? Yeah, there was. That was my iTunes automatically locks in with my tracks. I don't like that about Apple. So I want to play all my tracks in order, but it'll throw other tracks in because obviously I don't have it set properly. But I don't like having to separate them. Make a beat? I might. I might. All right, let's see. Produce a beat? Yeah, I might do. I might just do that. There's still an audience that has an ear for Jeff's music style, and then there's some like new age music style. I'm gonna try to mix them, dude. Let me see. Let me go down. Okay. Great music has no age. Have you taken the BMW out to the track? No, I don't have a BMW anymore. I've had them, but I don't know. How many videos can you name are breaking into? I'm not muting his music singing. Okay. See, that that has to be. Let me address that directly. Um, okay, yeah. Where the fuck is this thing? Jesus. Okay. No, don't save. Just close it. All right. Where the hell is everything? Oh yeah, I am legitimately baked right now. God damn you people. It is all y'all fault. Okay, I'm just gonna run through them. I don't even know what they are. I'll run boldly through my music. Okay, turn that off. Why are you starting there? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna play you then. Because you're supposed to start at the beginning. Open. Open, 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 open. That one. Okay. What is this? Let us see. Okay. How many 50-year-old producers are breaking into the music industry? This implies a desire to do that, to break in, to become this sought after producer for people who are seeking to be first on the radio. No. I'm not making music because I have to. I'm making music because I want to. And because I want to, I have to. But not to eat, not to gain some notoriety, not to be, I would love to be with my fingers crossed, hoping I win a Grammy. But it certainly won't be from chasing the radio or worrying about my age. Or if I want to rhyme on my album, I'm going to rhyme on my album. First off, I think it's bullshit that an art form based around having something to say kicks you out when you finally have something to fucking say. With that, okay. Take this song. I did not write this hoping somebody will rhyme over it or sing over it. It's just a piece of music. It's a feeling. It's the way I was feeling a particular day. It's not. And that's in love, bro. Now, Dunked on. I've always wanted to learn to make beats. How does a beginner get started? Oh my God. I would love to answer that. Hold on just a second. Okay. Leave that looped. And then bring it down behind me. Okay. Let me see. How to get started making beats. Wow, there's so much good stuff out there. What's your budget? I would say without even getting super serious about it, you could take about $1,200. No, even less than that. If you just less than that. If you get a decent computer, I mean, there are so many setups now that'll give you so much power. Try this, Dunked On. Go to YouTube, and I'm not, and please understand, I'm not shooing you off with this answer. It's just that I am giving you one lane on a 50-lane highway of ways to do what you're saying to get started. There are ways to get started for next to free. Now, used to be when I first got in the game, you had to have paper. You had paper. It just so happened I was making some heavy paper at the time. I could build a studio. Now, this stuff I got is a fraction of what it used to cost. Especially if you know how to hustle and get it. But my point is, you can go to YouTube and go low budget studio setup. Or just studio setup. There are a few of them in there. I would start there. But if it's not something you're serious about, don't go spend no 10 pounds of money. Quincy Jones went from Bebop to Secret Garden. Oh yeah, I'll stop producing when Quincy stops. At the same age Quincy stops, I'll stop. You should produce some of the music for your Netflix show. I have for already Owen Smith. I did the music for his Netflix special. But yeah, yes sir. My music for sale. I'm just putting it out. Why are we the only ones that think this way? We put time limits on everything, even the creative realm, because um, this teaches us, our oppressor teaches us to be obsolete to those behind us just when we can pass on to them the most wisdom. That's exactly what that's about. That's why Cross Colors is played out and Levi's ain't. At a certain age, we grow out of things. Sure, absolutely. Please tell me at what age you should grow out of making music. And his children or younger families may collaborate. Oh yeah. Speaking of my younger children, my son is half of Audio Push Octane. His name is Julian Brown. Shout out to my son Julian. You never grow out of creativity. Certain things, you evolve. But like video games, it just gets old. Again, that's where you're wrong, brother. About video games. I absolutely love video games. I stay away from them because I will waste too much time. So I don't own a PS4. I don't own any of that because I will get absolutely lost over there. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but this is the Neon Arcade of Pasadena. That's their logo. I have this logo on my alkaline water container because this is a favorite place of mine and my 11-year-old son. We go there and have a fucking ball together. It is an opportunity to bridge a gap as opposed to a distraction, and something for a father and a son to bond on because he shows me new video games. I just turned him on to pinball because he cannot remember when there were no video games. There's a group of adults right now who their first memories included video games. That makes my knowledge invaluable to a video game enthusiast who, by the way, could find himself working for or with a government because that is now how pilots are trained, is with video games. I'm not quite sure where you're going with a lot of this, bro. And again, that's with love. You got to stop finding ways to tell yourself no and find ways to tell yourself yes. If I was to tell a woman I am interested that I make beats, she would laugh me out the bar. You better hope she does, brother. You better hope she does. If you come across a woman that you are interested in and you tell her that you make music, you make beats, and she ridicules you away, she has done you a favor. You just dodged a bullet. Do you want to be with a woman who does not accept who you really are and what you really do? You better love you, bruh. There's a woman out there that will probably go, oh, really? Well, I happen to rap. I'm a 51-year-old librarian that rap. Hip-hop is a culture, man. Please understand that. Look for KRS-One. He does a lecture on this. Your girl out there probably make beats too, or sing. You better find her and find a place in your soul to redefine made it. Because this shit y'all out here chasing, this paper shit, you ain't got much longer on that, bruh. You better find your happy. I make a living doing this and all the other shit I do. I'm a hustler. I'm an entrepreneur, which is French for hustler. I write television. I write film. I write music. I do voiceover. I do stand-up. I host. And I'm going to find a way for all of that. Oh, I write radio. I write for the D.L. Hughley Morning Show. I co-wrote DL's stand-up special on Netflix. I've been doing comedy for 31 years. Every TV show that had a competition, I won. Star Search, I won. Bay Area Black Comedy Competition, I won. San Francisco Competition, I won. Johnny Walker Red, I won. But I'm not a millionaire. And I'm 53. I just co-wrote a Netflix special that has Emmy buzz around it. What if I quit when I was 49? Never quit, bruh. God didn't give you life to quit. He gave you life to keep going. Quit, that's when you lose. You don't lose till you quit. That's the other thing. That's the other thing that people lose sight of. When it comes to comedy, there are comedians who I think are funnier than me. There are writers who I think are better writers than me. There are producers who are better producers than me. Radio hosts who are better radio hosts than me. You know what I have on all of them is that none of them will outwork me. I'll work. I don't need, and that's the thing. People tend to believe that you somehow need permission. Zabali, I think, is Zabali? I hope I'm saying that right, brother. In all seriousness, bro, I'm going to try to say this without crying. You have been looking for permission to be. And guess what? It's been outside all the time. Tomorrow, go outside and look up. It is the sun. If you can see that motherfucker, there's your permission to be. You don't need permission from anybody else to be what it is that in your soul chimes that you are to be. It is time out for that. Of all times, brother. We are living in a time of change where look at money begin to mean nothing. Pretty soon, only the truth will stand. Only the truth will mean anything. You better find yours, bruh. Find your truth. You want to make beats? Bruh, make beats. You don't need none of this shit I got. You know why I got this? I don't need none of this shit. To make beats, I can make beats on this much of the keyboard and a computer. Do you know why I have this studio? Because I said I would. I always wanted a studio that was a mix of the from the 80s to right now. And that's what I'm going to build. And I'm going to put out great music and great television and great film. And funny ass stand up. That doesn't have an expiration date on it, bro. Neither does your dreams. Unless you're trying to walk onto the Lakers. Hold on a minute. That's the telephone. That's y'all. That's a bigger name. Hello. 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 Hey. How was it? Oh, cool. Very cool. This is my wife. She don't know. Babe. I am I'm doing some epic giraffe balls right now. No, no. You not sorry. You on the air. Hi, babe. Say hi.
Oh my God, babe. Hi. You need to announce that birthday.
Of course. I just announced it just before. I didn't have you out like that just talking. That's foul. I wouldn't do that. No. I'm having a fantastic show. I'm having a fan. I mean, like, this is gonna be some of the shit I cut together, like, that, like from the music end and from the discussion end. There's some deep discussion going down. Some folks say, "Hey, Mrs. Brown." Now, no, how far are you, baby? 30 minutes. All right, I'll see you in 30 minutes. All right, baby. Bye. All right, you horrible motherfuckers. I hung up on my wife to get this done. Now, let's see. Hip. Yes, sir. I'm a pinball bumping ass. Okay, y'all went. Let's go around and do something. Okay, yeah, we back. All right. Well, beautiful people. I don't know that. I don't know that it's gonna get any better than that. Yeah. That was a great way to end the fucking show. It's a fantastic way to end the show. I'm happy with that. Oh, why did I say goodbye to religion? Yeah, I can cap it off with that some bitch right there. Okay, now. This is a biggie. Buckle up. Earl Grey tea. Okay. Enough of that one. I was going to check out. But you didn't drug me in here on this one. Ooh wee. Wow. Wow. This is the one I think it is. Yes, it is.
You're introducing the one and only.
Okay, yeah. That's it. Right about there. I was carried in church. Carried in, meaning from a baby, like most black people in this country. I was brought up Baptist, Christian, and I was always an above average reader. Another story. I had asthma, so I stayed in the house and read. One year, when I was told at 12 that they wanted me to teach Sunday school, I read the whole Bible in about a year. I had questions. If Adam and Eve were the first people, and they had Cain and Abel, when Cain slew Abel, Cain was banished to the land of Nod. Well, who were those people? The Noah's Ark story. Did the penguins walk from the North Pole to the Middle East, or did Noah have to go get them? Them and the polar bears. How did that work out? So those were there. But that aside, Jesus was still firmly intact. And then the more I dug, the more inconsistencies I began to find. The age of the earth. How in that region of the earth where most men are not named Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Silas, Peter, Timothy. That all of the cats around Jesus are. Not one Ahmed, no Raheems, none. If
Introducing the one and only.
if the only way to make it into heaven is to accept into your heart Jesus Christ as your personal Savior, then what happened to those slaves in the center passage that never made it because they either caused such a mutiny that the boat sank or they were thrown overboard? They go straight to hell? Then I started to see fantastic hypocrisy because I got away from church, but I knew there was a God, and then I decided to take marriage as the road back to him with the wrong woman. And I really got to see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh-wee. Oh yeah. Did I ever get to see hypocrisy at its best? It was in a big church. I ain't gonna throw that big church under the bus, but it's one of the biggest ones in Los Angeles. And I was on a first name basis with the first family and all of that pomp and circumstance around religion. God, you'll never really see God if you're anywhere near religion. Never. In order for Jesus to be carried for 9 months, he would have to have existed. Jesus never existed. First off, Jesus was supposed to be here 2,000 years ago, but the letter J is only 900 years old. How does that work? Yes, sir. That's hilarious, brother. You spent your Saturday. That's fantastic. All right, people. On that note, Yisa Bali, I got to give it to you. I got to give it to you. All right. I believe in the Jesus that was mentioned in the Quran. Maybe we'll get into this week. Go to askunclejeff@gmail.com and leave some shit for me, y'all. All right? I hope all is well. Y'all be good.